Okay guys, I am back for a little bit. We're gonna finish up these and then I've got an idea burning a hole in my brain. So, but I vowed I would finish the second setup here, and that literally is like my biggest weakness is that I start mass producing and half the time I like give up and go in a different direction. And yeah, it's not always great. I have all these half-finished projects in a basket over there that, you know, maybe if we have downtime at Christmas, I'll go ahead and finish some of those up. Like at Christmas, I made all these really cool tri-fold thingies and I was going to send them out to all my buddies. Yeah, well, that didn't happen. I need to get on the stick and finish them up early this year so that I can hit the ground running. I mean, of course, that's what I said last year, but does anybody else do that? I think it's my ADHD brain or something. I don't know. I've always wondered if I am like undiagnosed ADD, you know? So all I'm doing is I'm covering this with, because this cardstock isn't the thickest, and then also it looks a little plain in the pockets. So only I'm gonna go opposite directions, if that makes any sense. So that we can kind of dress them up a little bit differently. I'll show you what I mean in just a second. Probably what I said just really confused the heck out of you. So I don't know if you can see my pink sleeve or not, but it's a new shirt. And I come out wearing it this morning and my smart aleck son is like, oh, strawberry shortcake day today or what? I was like, no, but okay. I mean, I've been called worse. And let's face it, if he thinks I smell like strawberries, we're good, right? Anyways, where was I at? Oh yeah, yeah, so I kind of make a mess of with this little project here, but really it turns out okay, because I end up using the scraps like in collage and whatnot, so we're not gonna worry too much about making a mess, right? So yeah, it's just a continuation of what's on my desk here. And I figured if I didn't do it, then somebody would be like, oh, you were going to do this. And I'd be like, yes, I was. But guess what? I already put all this stuff away. Or as away as I have been putting stuff lately. Oh, I'm not even kidding you guys. Like, it's going to take me weeks to clean up the mess I have. Like, while the last video was, loading, I cleaned up a little bit. I know you can't tell it, but yeah, I cleaned up a little bit, and yeah, I gotta take out my trash. It's vomiting string all over, and it's trash day tomorrow, so I gotta get all the trash out. I think that will help me immensely. So while I have the glue like out, I'm going to go ahead and glue the other pieces too. Just so it's kind of like streamlined a little bit. And then I can close up the glue I'm using here, Scotch Create. So these are the next 4 for the next papers. And I'm going to do one little and one small on each paper here. And I already need another glue paper. I'm gonna have to have a scrap busting day too, where we just make a bunch more ephemera again. Oh, I swear, I'm not even kidding. The ADD is just wreaking havoc on me today. I'm not diagnosed or anything, but I've always wondered if I do have ADD. I think at some point, I mean, I was always like labeled as hyperactive as a child. Go figure, right? Yep, I was that kid the teacher couldn't get to keep, like, be quiet. It didn't matter who she sat me by. I was definitely Chatty Cathy. All right. I can keep the glue. All I have to do is kind of find the edges there. Do the 2 big pieces. And then we'll run right into the small pieces. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna love this. It's the one that's burning a hole in my brain. Yeah. So the original pocket, pocket or embellishment, however you want to do it, is really the original idea is scrapbooking with me. And when we get to that video, I will definitely link the video I saw. And I don't remember whether she said it was her original idea, but I modified it a little bit. And this time I'm gonna, for the first time in like 2 months, I'm gonna go ahead and do a TCTC challenge with it. And we'll add it to our colossal tome, not tomb. Oh, somebody needs to cut me off. I mean, all I've been drinking is tea today and water. So I mean, I had pizza again for dinner tonight. So, I mean, I guess it could be the carbs. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm getting a kick out of myself. I don't know about you, but I think the only way you wouldn't be is if you're a stick in the mud. Just kidding. Totally teasing. I guess, I mean, I will say I've been kind of like this all day. Kind of just in a goofball mood. Yeah. I guess I kind of am just feeling lately that life is finally, I don't want to say get good, because obviously I have a really great life that I love. I have beautiful children and they love me, and I have beautiful subscribers, and most of you love me. Some of you probably just tolerate me. I have beautiful friends. So I have a really good life, really I do. But I just have been feeling lately like, I don't want to say like something's missing, but maybe life's been obviously out of the norm for me. And so I think, while I'm not excited about having a 9-to-5 job, and it's actually 8 to 5 with an hour lunch, I haven't done that in like 20 years. So that's going to be a little interesting. Those of you that have been with me for a while know that for a couple of years I was doing tax preparation. But that one was still kind of like hit and miss for office hours. So while it broke me back into getting like back into the swing of things, it still was only 4 months out of the year. And so while that helped, it wasn't like solid. So I still had, you know, the other 8 months to lollygag while I should have been dilly-dallying. Again, totally teasing. So yeah, that was going somewhere, and now I don't remember where. Oh, please never get tired of me. And if you happen to be using glue stick, just make sure you check your corners when you're going onto cardstock. One of the only reasons I'm using it on this cardstock without sewing is because this cardstock is more like construction paper. So hence the other reason why I am like backing it, so to speak. Or I don't know if backing is really the word, but layering it up, I guess, would be a better way. So, and you know what I didn't do again? I didn't look at the time, but I'm sure we'll run right about the 30-minute mark on these. And then maybe I'll get my act together tonight after I load this video and list these in the shop. One can never tell, huh? Yeah, I think another part of me is just, I've always kind of been a go-getter, if that makes sense. Like, before I met my husband, I worked several jobs. And for some of those years when we were first together, I made more money than he did. And so, like, being a stay-at-home mom was literally, like, my favorite thing to do in the world, and I don't regret it for a second. But I think for a couple months now, I've been a little worried about, you know, returning to the workforce and not being able to get a job that paid enough, or like, I don't know if I'm making any sense, but that's been kind of one of my worries. Because originally we weren't, you know, not much was going to change for the kids and I for like the next year. But then, you know, things do kind of change. I think not necessarily that he wouldn't still provide support, but I think for me, there became like an urgency to just be independent, right? Fully independent. I mean, him being over the road has taught me, you know, that honestly, him being over the road has just taught all of us to kind of, I don't want to say not miss him, but like, you know, we're used to 5 nights a week, him not being here. So we're kind of, the first couple of years were really lonely. But now we're kind of in the rhythm, right? Like, so, and for now he's still staying here until, you know, paperwork gets filed and whatnot. But yeah, so like I said, it was just kind of becoming an urgency on my part to be independent and be free from that. So yeah, like I said, it's not like he was withdrawing care or anything like that. I don't want anybody to think he's a bad guy. Just made some bad choices. So, at that rate, that's kind of depressing. I don't really want to talk about that anymore. Not because I won't. I'm having too good of a day to blow it on. Why waste a good mood by worrying about yesterday's problems, right? I don't know. It goes something like that, doesn't it? Anyways. So, that said, so yeah, I've always been kind of an independent kid, really. I think my mom will probably comment that in the description or down in the comments, but yeah, it took a lot for me to like quit my job when we had Bo. Like I said, well, I mean, and truthfully, I watched my mom kind of go through similar circumstances where she had been stay at home, and then all of a sudden, you know, pressed to get a job. And so I think subconsciously I had vowed to myself never to be in that situation. And alas, I found myself in that situation. Okay, so I was going to show you like what I did for this one that's already done is I did lines that way. Oh, and that card's not supposed to go with that one. See, it's a good thing we just checked. Oops. I just dropped the thing. Okay, so that one goes that direction, and then I wanted this one to be in that one to go with. So stripes, horizontal stripes. Right? Oh, Jamie, what are you doing to me? Oh my goodness. Where did the other one just go? Oh, over to the side. My bad, Jamie, my bad. Oh, that poor girl. She probably gets tired of me being weird. Okay. Anyways, now I really did it, because now I messed up my whole pile over there. Oh, no, I didn't, because it's right there. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys literally like laugh your keisters off at me, because I am a pretty funny girl. Anyways, so yeah. Let's just play, let's just play. And then these big cards are pretty easy, because they're just rounding the corners and then finding the big gold stickers. And usually when you're using your corner rounder, you'll end up finding the corners that aren't quite, like your glue stick didn't quite grab it. So it'll tell you. Oh, did that one grab? Oh. I think that one grabbed, okay. But, oh, yep, okay. And again with this one. So, and then these can still, like this front side can be written on with like a white pen. And this one I'm gonna have to glue. Glue it after it's punched. Oh, no, it's down. Huh. Okay, so these two, where did my white little ribbon go? A little white ribbon out here. I was cleaning up and put it back in its baggie. So we'll go ahead and throw that on really quick. Set those up there. And that way, oh no. I hope I used that in the last video, because if not, that's been kind of cockeyed since last night. That. So that can be drying. Well, I guess I'll know here soon if it gets all gooey faster. I need to add that to the list of stuff to get it. Oh, Hobby Lobby. Oh my goodness. I didn't tell you about the saga on Monday with Hobby Lobby. You know those little cute little locket book plate things that you can put on the covers? I cannot find any at any of my local Hobby Lobby stores. And I can't find them online either. Psh. See how they are? All right, so then I find some of these, but I think that one might be a little bit too big. That. And yeah, we'll do these 4 here. Okay. I got these stickers off of Amazon. It was 4 big packs of 80 stickers per pack. And I just put in washi stickers, flower washi stickers, and it brought that up, and it was like 10 bucks. It was like really inexpensive. So I went ahead and got them because I was running low. I don't have an Amazon affiliate. I probably should. I just don't. I find myself not having time to do that. And we already know what a terrible linker I am. Half the time, if I get the link copied, then it doesn't like flow right into my description box. And then I have angry Etsy stores that are like, my link's not working in your box. I'm like, yeah, I kind of figured that out, but I don't know how to fix it. I mean, I've offered people my password to go in and link it for me. Yeah, I am not like tech girl. Like, I do data entry really well, and I can navigate finding my way around certain things, but like linking is not one of them. That is not my strong suit. Those two will go together. So yeah, interesting times, I tell ya. Oh shoot. Oh well, I'll have to trim that off. Should have put the top on first, huh? There we go. And then over here. Guys, we are just, oh, look at that. It just didn't get finished cutting out. There we go. Now it is. It's like a toddler, huh? Sometimes I get comments that people are like, oh, I don't feel so bad with my mistakes now because I show like all my mistakes. It's like, yeah. Yeah, you definitely will get toddler 101 crafting sometimes with me, I tell ya. And I don't hide it either. Okay, so I was like, I lost my pockets right along with my sanity. Okay, so there's that one and this one. Okay, so that's another one complete, and this one. And this one together. Okay. All right, so then we need the ones for this one. So these ones are pretty easy. We're gonna cut this into tag shape. Oh, that's not right. Okay, and I can't remember what I did for the back card of it. Yeah, it looks like they're just rounded out. And I did use a thing on here, and gosh darn it, I thought I was done with my stamping, but I'm not. All right, so I'm gonna pause for a second, grab the stamps I need. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I found them quicker than I thought I would. So we used Create and Story. Okay, set that up there for now. And I'm such a messy girl. You know, I already found a whole nother set of stamps that I set off that direction. I need to go back in the bin. If you guys only knew. You guys could see it, you'd be like, how does she create in that mess? It's one of those, like, Paul and the kids, like, step carefully, because I've got paper pads everywhere. I've got dyed papers everywhere. I've got fabric everywhere. It just needs to be put away. Excuse me, I still have some of the Christmas boxes out, if that tells you how far behind on cleaning I am. Some, not all, but some. Because right after Christmas, I was getting ready for that live sale with Keisha, and I didn't clean anything up past that. And then we did like that mask making journals back in April. And so I've got that fabric still kind of sitting out, hanging out. Then I just did all the fabric flips, so I got all that hanging out. Plus, like, design teams that I've done. Yeah. And I've got a bunch of like wine bottle craft stuff I've got to throw out. I've got to go through my paints because they're all dried out. And then, yeah, so your girl's kind of a mess. Let's see, let's do a lighter one, I think. We'll do one light and one dark. So, and this is just one that I got at, I'll go ahead and stamp that one too so we can get rid of that scrap. That's what I've been trying to do too, is kind of just keep stuff, like if it's, keeping the scraps down is the main priority this year. Using up what I already have, you know? Big one. I don't know if I have any smaller ones. This will work. But so yeah, anyways, I've been trying to do that too. It's not have a bunch of leftovers just hanging out. If you get what I mean. And then I'm just kind of storing them up there so that I have my labels and everything. And this little cutie pie, my mom got me this for Christmas off of Amazon as well, or it might have been eBay. But it's like a, I don't know, it's really cool though. And it works really well for all kinds of different little embellishments. I would say that if you are in the market for something small and cute, I would say it's like a 1-inch square scrolly thing, would be my guess. It's like perfect. I like it. I've kind of used the heck out of that one so far. So sorry you had to go with me there for a minute on getting those cleaned up, because I usually just cut circles, but you guys know as well as I do that you can only have so many circles punched before you just have too many circles punched. So yeah, that little one has worked out really well. And I've got some that I'm going to start cutting the butterflies again, because I do like using butterflies a lot in the project. So okay, so I just dress those up, and then I got to get my black StazOn ink back out here. Let's see, create was the first word I grabbed. And again, these words I got from Tuesday morning. I have no idea if they still have them. I think I've had these probably close to 2 years now. So they may or may not. Every Tuesday morning is so different. And I no longer have the packaging. We used that in a project a long time ago. Stamp story. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do the darker one there, the lighter one over here. I probably should have put the lace on those other ones so that we could finish those, have the pockets pretty much finished up before we Okay. Now, I did something a little bit different with this lace this time. I put it on like normal, but then I cut it at an angle, and I love the way it sits in the pocket. And I just did the top, and I made sure that my lace came over off the edge a little bit, like so. And then I kind of pulled it flat a little bit there, and then I just cut it in the direction of the tag. And then when it sits in the pocket, it kind of just dangles a little bit. And then the same thing with this side. And I do have to cut it down just a little bit more, I think. Yeah, because once it's like free flow, and then you have to trim off just a little bit more. But it looks super cute in the pocket, I think. Okay, like that. Like that. So then it tucks in like that. Super cute. Okay, that's number one finish there. And then let's get this other one on there. And then I will let you go, and I'm going to go ahead and film that other one tonight. I'm going to go ahead and clean up the rest of the black and white stuff and gray tones off the desk, put it away, and actually, I mean like actually put it away. Then I'm going to film that other video so that I don't forget, because like I said, I absolutely love this idea. And then, like I said, I modified it a little bit. So I'll make the original like how she made it, and then I'll show you my variation of it. And we'll add both of them to the TCTC journal. Okay. Oh my goodness. I just think these are the cutest dang little things. Yep, and so then this one will load this way. All right, guys, that is a wrap for me tonight on these little what was on my desk little series. I hope that your Friday, because you will see this Friday, is going well, and I will just talk to you tomorrow. Bye.